On this episode of Up to Speed, it's Halloween, the masks are out, and we have a special appearance from a special group. Hint. YMCA. Miss Mitzi and Dr. Henry talk pumpkin carving. And with election season almost here, tempers might flare. Teresa Hull will show some special guests how to treat each other nicely. And now, the star of your show, Miss Mitzi.
Hey everyone, welcome to our fall episode of Up to Speed. October is an exciting month where we recognize breast cancer awareness, where we all strive to help the cause with fundraisers and spirit days. We also celebrate Halloween, and one of my favorite memories is carving pumpkins with my sisters.
Miss Mitzi, have you seen my pumpkin?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our superintendent, Dr. Mark Henry.
I was looking for my pumpkin I was going to carve with my grandkids.
Sorry, Dr. Henry, I was using it for a prop for this month's Halloween episode.
What are you dressing up as this year, Miss Mitzi?
Duh, I'm a mouse.
What's that, Miss Mitzi?
Sir, I'm just quoting from the movie Mean Girls.
Oh, of course you are. Guess what I'm dressed up as?
A superintendent?
You got the first part right, Miss Mitzi.
Super? I always knew you were a superhero.
Actually, Miss Mitzi, our superheroes are our teachers, staff, and students. I want to encourage all the students, teachers, and CFISD staff to continue working hard and showcasing all the wonderful things we are doing here at CFISD. Remember, it's CFISD, opportunities for all. Miss Mitzi, are you ready for a big payday?
That would be awesome.
JK, Miss Mitzi, happy Halloween.
You too. And speaking of stealing pumpkins, here's a public service announcement from our first-year audio-video production students at Cypress Lakes High School on honesty. Enjoy.
Oh, someone's phone. I wonder who it is. Oh man, it has a lock, but that won't stop me. Oh man, whoever's phone this is gonna have to wait a long time.
Babe, have you seen my phone?
And now it's time for Top 3. Merry Christmas, Movie House. Merry Christmas, Emporium. Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building and loan. No, I'm not getting ahead of myself. Spillane Middle School student CJ Friend was cast in the Houston Grand Opera holiday classic, It's a Wonderful Life. And she's only in the 6th grade. Break a leg, CJ. Next, the newest principal for the newest high school, Bridgeland High School, is Mike Smith. Smith has been with the district for 26 years, the last 8 as principal at Cyfair High School, who has been very kind to CFISD Cinema. Congratulations, Mike! Hooray! Students at Cypress Ranch High School are backing an initiative that is helping to bring awareness to kids with muscular dystrophy. Student reporters from Cy Ranch Cinema bring us this story.
One-day national event where college and high school coaches all over the country wear patches on their shirts that say Coach MD, and they raise money and awareness for research for Duchenne.
We just all come together for the boys, and it's just like a bond with them, like a natural bond that we have with them every year they come.
Have smiles on their face. They're just full of joy. It's just awesome to see.
Campus Spotlight time! Woo-hoo! I'm so happy to have a special guest in the studio for our Campus Spotlight segment. Hello, Dr. Carrie Mars. Hey, I like your costume. That's one of my favorite songs. YMCA.
No, Miss Mitzi, I'm not dressed up as one of the village people, but I am excited to tell you about all the renovations to our campus.
Really? Do tell.
You may not know this, but our campus is on the site of the first school in our district. Some of the portions of our 2 buildings are very old. Our district believes that all kids deserve a beautiful learning environment, and our school needed to be redone. We are as excited as a new wing is built and the existing school is completely renovated. but I really do like that song.
All right, shall we?
YMCA.
Hello, welcome to another public safety announcement brought to you by Cypress Lakes High School. Today we will be discussing about parking lot safety. Step number 1, look both ways before you cross the street. Step number 2, put away all cellular devices before walking on the parking lot. Step number 3, try to walk in between the cars, not behind them. Thank you for watching another PSA brought to you by Cy Lakes High School.
You know what that sound means? Cop talk. Halloween is one of the most fun nights of the year, but we also want to keep our ghouls, goblins, and ghosts safe this year. Chief Bragg has our tips for a safe Halloween night.
Thanks, Miss Mitzi. And no, I'm not dressed up as one of the village people, but it is Halloween, and I want to give you some tips to stay safe. Make sure you stay well lit with reflective tape or with a flashlight. Full face masks can hinder your sight, so avoid wearing these while walking. Ensure your costumes are short enough that you don't trip and fall. And don't eat any candy until your parents check it. Now for my clever disguise. That's right. Now there's a new sheriff in town. Happy Halloween.
CFISD's Chief of Staff, Teresa Hull, has some tips to get us through some tough issues we're all facing.
Thank you, Miss Mitzi. There seems to be a lot of hard feelings circulating as we approach our political elections. One of the great things about our country is our ability to disagree. As we encourage each individual to vote for their choice of candidate, we also discourage being disrespectful to those who disagree with you. This is not good for our culture at CFISD and will not lead to anything positive. So please vote, and if you sense a political argument in the making, take a deep breath. Do your part to de-escalate any unpleasant situation. Look out for each other. Be kind to one another. We are all in this together.
Thanks, Mrs. Hull. I'm magically feeling kinder already. In fact, I'm excited it's life hack time with John T. Every year we love to go to the pumpkin patch and pick the perfect one to decorate, and some we turn into jack-o'-lanterns. Today's life hack, John T., our man at work, shows you the best way to make a pumpkin keep until after Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Miss Mitzi. Does your fall door decor get ruined because your pumpkin spoils too early?
Yes.
Does your jack-o'-lantern fall face first on the sidewalk?
Yes.
And do you like the odor that old pumpkin gives off?
No.
Well, I have a few tips to make sure your pumpkin doesn't become a bumpkin. So you've just carved your perfect pumpkin, but you're afraid it's going to wilt like the Wicked Witch of the West after a bucket full of water. One way of preserving it is by spreading petroleum jelly on the carved portion of the pumpkin, including the inside. You can also use olive oil. Lastly, if you don't want to carve your pumpkin but just want that beautiful fall entryway, disinfecting the outside of the pumpkin with a mixture of vinegar and water to kill bacteria will help your gourd keep longer. And buffing it afterwards with some petroleum jelly and a rag will make it shiny and beautiful. All right, this is John T. wishing you a happy Halloween. Now it's time to carve that big pumpkin. Back to you, Miss Mitzi!
Wow, John T. So now I know why you wanted Dr. Henry's pumpkin. Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome, Miss Mitzi.
That does it for this episode. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at UpToSpeedSciFair to share your life hacks and other stories. Let us know your favorite segment. May your costumes stay bright to traffic. May your candy bag stay full. And may you not have the pain from the resulting dentist visits. Thanks for watching. And in the spirit of Halloween, follow the rules on the bus so you won't have to meet Ellie. Here's our final PSA. I'm Miss Mitzi. I'm out of here.
Hey, chill out. You know what happens when you break the rules?
What rules?
Ellie comes out.
Oh, so scary.
I warned you.